Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Disney's Hollywood Studios. I know we were here just a few days ago, it seems like, but there are a couple of things that we didn't get to see that night that I want to try to get tonight. And I was looking, I thought maybe about going to Magic Kingdom tonight because they are, well, they do not have a Mickey's Not So Scary, so they're open to everyone tonight. But I was looking at wait times and everything, and it just seemed like it was going to be jam-packed again. Of course, it's definitely busy here as we enter into Hollywood Studios tonight. But Magic Kingdom just looked like it was going to be really packed this evening. And it makes it really hard to get a spot for Happily Ever After, the fireworks show there, if it's a super busy evening. And for some reason, even though this is October, wow, the parks are they're just packed. I can only assume that it's, maybe a lot of fall breaks in different areas. And people are down here enjoying our warmer weather, because I know it is starting to get cold in certain parts of the country already now. But anyway, we will spend the evening here at Hollywood Studios, take in Fantasmic tonight. One of the things that we didn't get to do the last time we were here that I really wanted to do is to see the animation show that they do. It's a projection show about Disney animation that they do on the front of the Chinese theater up here at 8:45. So I want to be able to try to get that one tonight. I've seen there's another one they do, Disney Movie Magic, like at 8:30, a little short one. But there's another one they do at 8:45, and that's the one that I want to try to definitely get tonight, because I have not seen that one myself yet at all, and kind of excited to see that and see what's going on with it. Good evening, Vantha. Hope you're having a great day today. Thanks for joining us tonight. And Colin, thank you for joining us as well on the stream. Hope everyone has had a great day today. Today was a pretty good day for me as well. A lot better though now that we're back in the parks, being able to just enjoy some of the stuff around here. It's always better to be in a Disney park than be at work. At least that's kind of my general opinion of things. Here's the 50s Primetime Cafe. So that's a restaurant that we tried for the first time earlier this year, and I have to say, I wish we would have tried it a long time ago if the food was as good then as we have found that it is now, because we really enjoyed that. And the first time we went, our server was absolutely phenomenal. The second time was pretty good, but I think it was Aunt Whitney we had the first time, and she just did an amazing job at the character that they're supposed to kind of be portraying there, and the food was really good as well. So that's one place that I would definitely highly recommend trying if you guys get a chance, if you haven't already. Oh, you made a pumpkin pie today. Wow, that is definitely a fall thing to do. I'm not a huge pumpkin pie fan. Denise likes pumpkin pie, but it's not my most favorite. I love the smell of it, and the spices and stuff that goes into making a pumpkin pie. I think the smell is just awesome. Funnel cake booth is still open tonight, and I have to say that is Very tempting. These funnel cakes are good, but that's a big funnel cake to eat by yourself and not share it with someone. So hopefully tonight we will have good weather for Fantasmic later on. It looks really nice right now, just a few light clouds here and there in the sky. The temperature's really nice right now. It's not hot at all. There's, again, a light breeze like we've had for several evenings lately. So really enjoying the weather right now. Oh, an apple pie. Now, I could definitely go for apple pie. That's probably one of my most favorite types of pie. I do love a good apple pie.
Yeah, that would be.
I did hear that the Sci-Fi Dine-In, as well as another restaurant somewhere, maybe it's Mama Melrose, are supposed to have some new items on the menu starting within just the next couple of days. Pretty sure it was not today, but I did see that online that someone had posted that supposedly they're going to have some new menu items. And I think one of them that I saw that was going to be at the Sci-Fi was like I think a prime rib sandwich was one of them. It sounded pretty good. And then I think there was some kind of a seafood pasta dish that was going to be at Mama Melrose. I don't remember the specifics of it, but I think those new things that they're bringing are starting in just the next couple of days. Hey, Beer Review. Thanks for joining us. Yes, we are at Hollywood Studios tonight. Thought about going to Magic Kingdom. I did see some streams that some other people had done earlier in the day, and looked at the wait times app, and I was like, nope, that's going to be way too busy. So I thought we'd just head on over here to Hollywood Studios again. I know it's only been a few days since we were here, but like I said, I do want to catch that one projection show that they do on the Chinese theaters. Looking up the actual name of it here. Yeah, the Wonderful World of Animation. So that's one that I have not got to see yet. So I wanted to try to catch that one tonight, and then try to grab a seat after that for the 9:30 Fantasmic show tonight. I always love watching Fantasmic. I've noticed these instruments in this, like a music shop window over here, for a long time, but I've always kind of wondered how many of them were actual. I mean, they look like obviously real instruments, but they were something that maybe was an actual used instrument, or if it's something possibly from a movie prop at some point, and they've just decided to use them in the windows here, or if it's just one that they bought new to use as props here. Kind of hard to see the names on any of them to see what brand they are. see if it's something. I might recognize a few things. Yes, I was a band geek, or whatever you call it, when I was in high school. Played the saxophone. So I would recognize a few instrument names if I saw them there, but it's kind of hard to see them in the window right now. But I've always wondered if those were ones that were like, you know, real ones that were either used and they found, or if it's just they just grabbed something new somewhere to just stick in the window, or if it was used in a movie prop. But I hope everyone has had a great day so far today, and thank you all so much for joining us here at Studios tonight. Looking forward for it to get a little darker here so we can check out some more of this park all lit up at nighttime. I do love the nighttime views here at the parks. Look around here and see what things are looking like here right now as far as wait times go. And like I said, I'd looked at someone else that was streaming earlier today, and they had gotten in the line for like It's a Small World, and it was wrapped back and forth up on the upper level, so it was completely full there. So if Small World has more than a 10-minute wait, it's busy. Okay, so Rise of the Resistance is a 105-minute wait, so yeah, it is pretty busy here as well, it seems like. That one always has a good wait time, but that's a pretty stout wait time there. Got a photo pass photographer over here set up and taking people's pictures. X-Wing. The lights are starting to come on here in Galaxy's Edge. last time we were here, we tried one of these popcorn, specialty popcorns they have. We tried the Outpost popcorn mix, and it was a little odd, is all I can say. I really don't know how to explain it. It says that it's supposed to be like a sweet and savory flavors, but it was kind of odd. So maybe next time we'll try the, sounds like the buttered blue grains are just going to be, it says flavors of butter and salt. So maybe it's just like more like a regular popcorn, but just with like blue coloring on some of it. And maybe next time we'll give one of those, or give that one a shot instead of the Outpost mix. Like I said, we tried it, did not finish it by any means. But it was fun to try anyway. At least when they're closed, they do offer some of the ronto wraps in the docking bay 7 restaurant as well. I have tried. There's like a vegetable ronto wrap. I can't remember the name offhand, but it was really delicious. I have to admit. Again, I'm definitely not a vegetarian, but the vegetable ronto wrap that they had, I thought there's a sauce that comes on it and it just tasted really good. Over here is the docking bay 7 location. So it looks like currently the standby wait time for the Millennium Falcon is 25 minutes.
So if we do that,
so that's not too awful bad for just a normal standby line.
What does that equal?
They're in?
Oh, it's not.
Oh. It doesn't look like there's any stormtroopers out over here tonight. Maybe in a bit. There were some out here when we were here a few nights ago. But I think we may be back in this area just a few minutes earlier than we were the other day. But there were some good interactions with some Stormtroopers. I think Kylo Ren was here. Interacting with guests, it was pretty cool. Let's go check out the shop over here. Haven't looked in this room for a while. That's a cool mug. I like the handle on that one. It's pretty neat.
We also have a Kylo one, so we also have a Kylo one, and it, this one just came in. If you want to try this one on?
Stormtrooper statue. What does that say? Like 140, I think. Yeah. I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of collectible things, it's maybe not too bad, unless it's solid plastic, and that would be kind of not so great. Can't tell. It may be a lot of plastic on that one. This one definitely looks like it has a plastic base, and the top's probably that way. It's $250. And the helmet there's $139. Better view. First Order Stormtrooper helmet. This is a voice changing helmet with sound effects. Well, that would be cool. You could change your voice and sound more like a Stormtrooper. That would be pretty neat.
I think those two
Oh, there we go.
You really think they would have the expensive one or like
So you guys have been talking about the blue and green milk over here. Yeah, they're definitely an experience, I will say. I think the consensus amongst our immediate family is that the blue one tastes kind of like the smell of fabric softener. I don't, if that makes any sense. And the green one, more, I don't know, I think like Anthony and Drew said, they thought the green one tastes more like a Fruit Loop kind of flavor, but not exactly. I'm not sure. But the boys did say they think that if you mix the two of them together, it kind of makes it better all around. I will say though that it kind of grows on you if you get one of them and you start sipping on it, and it tastes a little weird. If you keep sipping on it for a little bit, it kind of grows on you. So they're definitely not something that I would say is not enjoyable, but they're very unique, to say the least. Yeah, blue milk Downy. Honest, I mean, I don't know, but it really does. To us, it tastes like this, like the smell of a fabric softener. It's really weird. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else has ever had that thought, but that's one of the first things that came to mind when we first tried it for the first time. Bunch of droids outside the droid depot.
Right? Or no, it wasn't. It was 15 minutes.
And we haven't tried the alcoholic versions of the blue and green milk yet, so that's something that we'll definitely have to do at some point. The blue one with rum might actually be really good.
Check in on the price.
Yeah, I've definitely bet the rum would change the flavor of the blue one. But yeah, I would lean toward the rum one. Personally, to me, tequila has an aftertaste. But, you know, can't go wrong with some rum in a drink, that's for sure. Inside the Droid depot here. Looks like there are some people up there building droids right now. We've done the Savi's lightsaber experience, but we have never built our own droid. Probably would be pretty fun. And I know the build a droid part here is definitely a lot easier to get into and do than building the lightsabers. And I'm not sure, but I think the lightsaber experience now is like maybe around $250 or something. I'm not 100% sure. But I know it has definitely went up from when our boys did that several years ago. But they really did enjoy the experience of getting to build a lightsaber. And it's a good show that they put on in there as well. You do get to take one person, or at least back then you got to take one person in there with you when you went to build your lightsaber. So my wife and I both got to go in there and be in there when they were building their lightsabers. Some bubbles floating around. Somebody must have a bubble wand. I think it's in that stroller right in front of us. Swirling Saucers at a 15-minute standby. We got in the line for that one and rode it when we were here a few nights ago, and our saucer was more jarring than swirling. I think the coasters on our cart must have been frozen up or something in their position and wasn't actually rotating around like they were supposed to, and every time it would kind of sling you sideways, our little cart would jump really bad, and instead of sliding around it would be hopping around. It was pretty bumpy. There's a press spinning machine over here. I think I've noticed that one before. Slinky dog.
Ay, no, necesitamos ir al teatro ya.
I have that memory, so
Oh yeah, I guess you guys heard that very loud beep from the scooter back there a minute ago. That was very surprising. To be walking right beside of one of those when they start to back up. But thanks everyone for joining us tonight. Really glad you're here with us on the stream.
Up that? Okay, we gotta catch a kilometer.
Looks like the wait for Slinky Dog right now is 60 minutes. Standby wait time. And it definitely looks very full inside of there as well. Green Army men over here. Kind of look blue on the screen of the phone right now. Blue and green. That's weird. The way the light works on that. They do have blue light shining on them from up above. Wow, now I do feel a little light mist coming down. I didn't bring the umbrella. Maybe it'll go away pretty soon. It doesn't look like there's any big clouds around. Current standby time on Toy Story Mania is 30 minutes. Wow, and the rain is actually picking up a little bit. You have to try to find a edge of a building somewhere to duck under for a minute there. Wasn't expecting rain tonight. Pretty sure it's not supposed to be a lot of rain, but there is a little gray cloud right here right now. I don't know if you guys can see it in front of the light up there. But a pretty good little misty rain coming down at the moment. Hope everyone is having a great evening tonight. I guess barring bad weather, which, like I said, I don't think it's a lot. It just seems like there's one gray cloud up here. It's kind of raining on our parade at the moment, but barring any bad weather, we'll be here tonight. I wanted to catch the animation show, projection show that's on the front of the Chinese theater tonight. We haven't seen that yet, so I definitely wanted to catch that one tonight and then head in and do Fantasmic again at 9:30 tonight. And just like that, it seems like the rain is starting to go away. So yeah, it's just kind of one little gray cloud right up here. Wanted to not be so nice. So I hope you guys are having a good time this evening. I put in a mobile order to get me a sandwich from Woody's Lunchbox here in a few minutes. The wait time for even that was about a 30-minute wait for my arrival window that I could go, and I think it's what it looks like. I could go ahead and tap the I'm here. Let's see if it will let me do that from here. Yeah, it did. So hopefully my order will be ready here in just a minute. I was going to try something new for me. I have never tried the, wow, and it says ready for pickup, so I've got to hustle around here. But I'm trying the turkey sandwich tonight. I have not tried that. I don't think I have tried that anyway. from Woody's Lunchbox before. So I was going to give that a try and see what it's like. It did sound pretty good. And it comes with, you can pick a side, and I picked the potato barrels, which are tater tots. That's what we always call them. Disney likes to call them potato barrels. I don't know if that's kind of calling them that because of it being in Toy Story area here, and then like a barrel of monkeys, and it's kind of what you could say they might look like, is the barrels from that somewhat. Or if it's some kind of a copyright thing that Disney doesn't want to call them tater tots or something. I don't know if that's a copyrighted name per se, or not sure. Like I said, or just a theming choice. Alright, almost back over here to Woody's Lunchbox. Not too far now. With it being this many crowds here, I really wasn't expecting it to flash that your food is ready the very instant that you press the I'm here button. Usually it takes a couple of minutes. Especially when it's busy. Looks like they do have someone up here. Excuse me, I've got a... Thank you. We'll go through the mobile pickup here. Since I've been here.
Hello.
Hello.
5685.
Yes.
You're good. There you go.
Well, they have lots of the Pop-Tarts there. Those are usually good. Yes.
Here's your stuff and enjoy.
Thank you. Get a hold of this the other way with the water bottle on the tray on the other side. If I can get through here somewhere. That whole seating area over there is blocked off right at the moment. I can kind of peek through the greenery there, and it does look like they're doing some work over there in that other seating area. So we'll see if we can find the Disney dining table known as the trash can. So there's the turkey sandwich. It's supposed to have like a Dijonnaise or something, turkey, lettuce, and tomato, and potato barrels. They're good. Kind of crunchy. So yeah, that's going to be what's for dinner tonight. Okay, first bite of the sandwich, and I will say very good. Pleasantly surprised by the quality of the roasted turkey meat on there. It is maybe a tad dry. Could use a little more of the sauces on it. Like I said, I think it said in the menu like a Dijonnaise or something like that. It's a good flavor, but just a tad dry. Could use a bit more sauce, but it's a really good sandwich. Dominoes over here. And they do have that whole, I didn't notice that before when I walked through, but they do have that whole seating area for Woody's lunchbox that's kind of blocked off there. Hoping to get a sit-down seat instead of just grabbing the trash can top, but you know, if you're at Food and Wine, you probably see almost every trash can out there being used as a makeshift table. Oh, the rear view, you noticed some tap handles. I guess, was that inside of Woody's? Because I really, I didn't look inside there, but I'm guessing you may have saw some tap handles inside. thanks everyone for joining us here tonight. Just trying to finish up the little turkey sandwich here that I got at Woody's Lunchbox, potato barrels. And I will say, I think this was $10. For $10 at Disney, I think this is a pretty good value. Because it is, the turkey meat does taste really good. And it's kind of thicker sliced. I don't know if you guys can see that. But it's not, you know, like super thin deli meat. It's a really good sandwich. All right.
Because every day I'm right there.
Finished up having a little bite for dinner there. It was really good. Get back over in here and we'll check out part of Galaxy's Edge. It's already gotten a lot darker now, so should be lit up really nice tonight.
In the sense that they too.
And the swirling saucers are now up to a 20-minute wait. And there are some people going in the lightning lane still yet. I know Disney announced here a week or so ago about that new lightning lane deal, that a really expensive thing that they were going to offer, where you get one ride on every ride that has lightning lane for X amount of dollars, but I don't know if that's actually being sold yet or if it's soon. I think it'll be interesting to see how many people actually do that. Because at first I had heard some things about it, people thinking it was going to be, you know, like maybe on a tiered deal of kind of like the ones now. Certain days are more or less than others, and it may still be, but you know, because they listed a range of like $130 to $400 and some dollars a person. But then I heard someone talking about it, saying that it wasn't exactly like $130 to $140 depending on the day. That was depending upon which park you were going to, and like Magic Kingdom would be the $400 per person per day You know, I don't know what they called it, but kind of like a mega lightning lane. You know, I think it was maybe a premiere or something. Is what they called a lightning lane premiere or something. But I think it will definitely be interesting to see if people do that and what they think about it. I mean, personally, I think that's way overpriced. Because I mean, I even kind of feel the current lightning lane situation is a bit pricey, especially when you start saying you've got, you know, a family of 4 or more people. You know, $25 a person a day, that starts to add up a lot. And, you know, sometimes it could be even more than that. Looks like there's tubs of green milk, maybe, on the counter. It looks a lot more green on the screen of the phone than it does in person here. The lighting makes it look almost like a cream color here than a real green. Ah, now the Stormtroopers are out here again.
Yeah, it's like similar.
Looks like we do have an officer over here talking with some people as well.
Move aside now. We're done. That ship, the Millennium Falcon. I want to know why it's here. Yes, sir. Okay, let's all relax. On your way. Negative. Clear this path. Stand aside.
I'm scared, okay. That is not cool.
Control yourself.
Control yourself.
Get back.
Get up here and see if we can get ahead of them a little bit and get a shot of them walking up through here. They're making their way through Galaxy's Edge. Coming up this way, passing by Oga's Cantina here shortly.
Doesn't matter why they came to Batu. You're not going to leave.
I said I keep up with my social media. They must think
I want all units searching this outpost. If they are here, it's enough.
To start up the Falcon. Oh, that's really cool. I've never noticed all of the lighting inside the pod up there on the Millennium Falcon. That is really cool. I've never noticed that before. Usually just stop by here during the day for the most part, but yeah, they've got the cockpit area up there lit up pretty neat. That's awesome. Looks like they stopped for just a moment here right in front of the ride. It looks like they're definitely heading off now, making a quick exit around to the side there. Well, that was really cool to see. Thanks everyone for joining us here on the stream tonight. We really, really appreciate it. Hope you all have had a great day today, and hope you're enjoying the stream. We will be doing the second Fantasmic show tonight at 9:30, but another thing I wanted to do tonight that I have not done yet myself is to see the Wonderful World of Animation projection show on the front of the Chinese theater. I've seen the Disney Movie Magic one at 8:30, but then they do another one, and the Movie Magic one I don't think is even listed in the app as a show, but the Wonderful World of Animation is listed in there as a show. Oh, it looks like Chewie just went down the steps. But the animation one is listed as a show, and I think it's maybe a little bigger, lasts a little longer, maybe than the Movie Magic one. So, yeah. And there goes Chewie around the side. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that one tonight. Usually we try to head straight off to get really close up front for Fantasmic, and don't hang around to watch the other projection show, but I'm really looking forward to doing that tonight, and then we'll still have plenty of time to make it into the theater for the Fantasmic show. We'll be quite as close up front, but we'll definitely try to get us a seat that has a good view anyway. There are lots of good seats available usually for the second showing of Fantasmic. It's very rarely, I would imagine, that it ever gets full. A lot of people go to the first one, which is at 8 o'clock tonight, which, I mean, what time is it now? 7:44. Yeah, so the first Fantasmic showing will be starting here in about 15 minutes. And that does seem like the crowds here have started to thin off just a bit. You know, probably for people going to that first Fantasmic show tonight. Sometimes the waits for some of the attractions will get, they'll go down while people are lining up and then inside the Fantasmic show, the first one. So if there's something that's been really long, you can find a little dip at least in the wait time during the first Fantasmic show. Although I will say today, the wait times, some of them not too bad, but some of them were pretty good up there. I think I believe 105 minutes was what the wait was when we first got into Galaxy's Edge here for Rise of the Resistance this evening. So it'll be interesting to see if that's gone down. I'm sure it's gone down maybe some, but I mean, well, maybe not. I mean, you never know. We'll find out in a moment. They were still parking us pretty far out in the parking lot this evening, though, so. Kind of hard to tell by the glowing of it. I can't tell if that's 60 or 80. I think it says 80. Yeah, it looks like 80 minutes wait time. So that's, like I said, it was at like a 105. It's down to 80. So I mean, that is less. Not a walk-on by any means, but a little bit less of a wait time. Hey Green Giant, thanks for joining us tonight. Glad to have you on the stream with us again. So it will be just under an hour before the animation show. We may go ahead and stop and watch the movie Magic one again tonight, since they're kind of almost back to back. There's just maybe about 5 or 10 minutes at most between those two shows. So we may catch both of those tonight before we head off and get a spot over for Fantasmic in the theater. So if any of you guys are new to our channel and our streams, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you for the ones returning as well. But for you new guys, just extra thank you for joining us tonight. Hope you're having a great time. We are a newer streaming channel here in the area. We do try to come out and stream at least 2 or 3 times a week if we can. We'll do more, but at least try to get 2 or 3 times a week doing live streams here in the parks here in Central Florida for you guys. We'd love to have you all join us as much as you can. We do have different members of the family that will come out with us at times. My wife was able to come out with me last night, but she had something else she had to take care of this evening. Wasn't able to make it with us, but she will definitely be back with us again soon. Muppet Vision 3D. It does say 10 minutes, but normally that's just kind of like the time to wait between shows for the most part. So at this little stand, there you have this thing that says candy painted cinnamon rolls, and it's supposed to be mini cinnamon rolls topped with Coca-Cola infused glaze and toasted nuts. We tried those one day because we thought, oh wow, that sounds like it might be, you know, pretty cool and maybe a neat flavor. When we tried them, they were very dry, and obviously, I know, you know, Disney doesn't make everything here. There's no way they can, but it really just did taste like something kind of store-bought and dry. A little bit disappointed in those, I have to admit. At least, you know, from what the description was saying they were supposed to be like. There's a much shorter line tonight at the Baseline Tap House than when we were here a few nights ago. Of course, I think it was a little earlier in the evening that we stopped by here the other night, and the line was out the door and around the wall there. It does look like a shorter line inside right now, though. They have this strawberry hibiscus soda in there, and it is really good. So I guess that's the wait up there, people standing up in that upper section. That's the wait for the Mickey and Minnie meet and greet, because down here it says the wait time for that is like 45 minutes. So I'm kind of surprised those are still going on this late, but I guess where it's indoors they don't mind to do it. It's a sci-fi dine-in restaurant. I do need to check out, I know I mentioned it a little earlier, if you guys were around here with us earlier this evening, I mentioned it, that I saw an announcement that they're adding a few new menu items to Sci-Fi, and I don't quote me, but I think Mama Melrose was the other one, I believe. But I know one of them was Sci-Fi, and they're supposed to be adding those things very soon, just like within the next few days. So I need to look those up again and see what it is they're actually going to be adding, and maybe come and check those out sometime. The ABC commissary is pretty full inside. Lots of people getting them something to eat. I don't think I have ever tried anything from the commissary either. Over the years when we would come down here and on a lot of our vacations and stuff, when our boys were younger, we kind of got in the habit of going to a lot of the same places because we found something that we liked, and we, you know, since we were in Tennessee and weren't down here like we are now, we didn't want to miss out on the things we knew we really liked. So we'd kind of stick with ones that we found that we really enjoyed and didn't try a lot of the other restaurants around. But I will say we've started to try a few things. I mean, we've been down here for 5 years now. Still haven't gotten to everything because there's tons of restaurants around, but we've definitely started to try more of the restaurants here in Disney, and we found some that we really enjoy. Actually, the one I mentioned earlier was the 50s primetime here at Hollywood Studios. Is one that we found just this year was the first time we tried it, and we thought it was really good, really enjoyed it, as well as you know, the food, as well as the interaction from the cast members. Here's some more of the awesome background music they have here at the studios. Yeah, the background music, it's sometimes a little difficult to hear during the day, and even in the evening when it's really busy and a lot of people are walking around and talking. So that's one thing that I really love about being here right at official park closing or just like tonight with Fantasmic. Once it's over, you can kind of stand it, you know, around in a few different areas, and you can really hear the background music a lot better because it's, you know, not crowded at all, not too many people around, running around and you know, talking and screaming on the rides and having fun, which is also something that's, you know, neat to hear and always sounds fun when you're in a park. But it's really cool to have the chance just to enjoy the background music. It looks like, excuse me, Mickey and Minnie's is at a 40-minute wait for the standby line. So that seems to be down a bit. You know, a 40-minute wait for Mickey and Minnie's is not too bad. So it seems like the first Fantasmic show has kind of had a little bit of an effect on some of the lines, at least. And I know there was an announcement made at some point about the Little Mermaid, the building here, and maybe a new attraction coming. But I have someone actually walking by right now and talking about, I'm thinking maybe about this. Yeah, that they announced they were going to put something else in here, but it seems like it's been delayed. It kind of makes me wonder, did Disney originally have plans to put the new Monsters Inc. over where, you know, the Muppet Vision and the Muppets area is now, and maybe they're reconsidering? Because I know there's going to be a lot more people that would miss that area, I think, than just like, you know, the Disney Junior, you know, which that's probably just like a dance party now. I don't know, because we haven't been in there in many years. Probably back when it was, you know, Bear in the Big Blue House and Stanley was some of the last times we were in that building. But I think now it's pretty much just more like a DJ dance party kind of a location. Yeah, it actually says Disney Junior Dance Party on the sign back there where the Mickey ears are. But personally, I would rather they repurpose this area. I know there's a lot of, you know, their maintenance buildings and stuff like that behind the launch bay over there, and that would probably have to be moved and demolished as well. But I don't think there would be as many people that would be, you know, upset or disappointed, I guess would be a good word. Not as many people would be disappointed if this area was the one that was repurposed for the new Monsters Inc. land. And I really am looking forward to that. I think the coaster that they've announced, it's going to be like you're going through, you know, the factory where all the doors are stored and everything. I think that sounds like an awesome ride. So definitely looking forward to that. I also think a ride that I wish they would put somewhere would be a roller coaster themed to the entrance to Yzma's lair, because, you know, that's kind of an awesome little section of that movie when Yzma and Kronk get in the coaster and Yzma says, "Pull the lever, Kronk," and then they take off down to her lair. I think that would make for an awesome roller coaster attraction. So it is 8 o'clock now. The first Fantasmic showing should be starting right about now. Like I said, we will be doing the second show on the stream tonight. So hope you guys can hang around with us. You can smell the buttered popcorn here at the popcorn stand. It smells really good. The Sebastian and Flounder. If there was a bench right here, I could sit and listen to that music all day. Quite a few people over here at the Hollywood Brown Derby. There used to be a little bakery over in this corner where those green doors are over there that would have things for breakfast in the morning. I remember that years ago. Kind of missed that being here. I thought that was kind of a neat thing. You could go in there and grab you you know, some kind of like a breakfast pastry or something like that. I don't remember everything they had, but then this whole area here was full of seating tables back then. And you could grab you a snack for breakfast and come out here and sit, and you could, you know, kind of hear some of the music as well. We used to do that a lot. But sadly that has been gone for several years now. On the clock showing the current time, it looks like about 8:03. That's cool. I don't think I've ever really noticed to see if that was the actual time on that clock, but it does appear to be pretty close for sure. Yeah, I see 8:03 on my phone here. Hey Sean, thanks for joining us tonight.
Due to unforeseen circumstances, this performance of Fantasmic will not be presented.
Oh no. Wow, so they just announced this first Fantasmic has been canceled.
We have no information on if we are having that 9:30 showing. Once we know, I will let you know, I promise.
Wow. Okay guys, so that may have an impact on our plans tonight.
8 o'clock showing of Fantasmic has been canceled.
Ah.
Once again, the 8 o'clock showing of Fantasmic has been
It must be some kind of a technical issue, I'm thinking, because, you know, like I said, well, we were here, I think 4 or 5 nights ago, and watched Fantasmic then as well, and the dragon was not out. They did not have it as part of the show. They just used the projection of the dragon in the water, the misty water fountains they spray out and do the projections in. So maybe tonight, maybe that, or even more technical difficulties, because it definitely does not appear to be weather related. There is no rain around in the area, no lightning, no big winds or anything. So.
We will not form a line or let anybody form a line until we have that answer. So please, don't do other things if you have other things.
The cast members urging people to go do other things. They said they will not let people start forming a line even for the second one right now until they have more information. Hey Jose, thanks for joining us again tonight. Glad to have you with us. Sean says Tropical Storm Christy is now a hurricane. I think I saw that's one that's like way down in the Caribbean or something, but I suppose if that's the one you're talking about, I haven't kept up with them really closely because the weather guy that I kind of listen to for things like that has said that everything that's out there right now has, you know, there's no, at the moment, there's no possibility or probability, I guess you would say, of it impacting Florida. So definitely hope that if it has turned into a hurricane, that wherever it's at, it doesn't cause people too much of an issue and too much damage. I know here in Florida, of course, in Central Florida, we did really good with this last one that came through with Milton. You know, personally, at least we did, and our neighborhood didn't seem to have any huge damage. There was one big tree that came down, but it didn't hit anyone's home or car or anything. It just went across the road. But I know down and, you know, on the west coast here in Florida, there was a lot of devastation there, and I definitely hate that for all those people that were involved. And I hope they can recover from that as best as they can, as quickly as they can. I know that's got to be something that's just unreal to go through. I couldn't even imagine what that would be like. Alright, so I guess for now we will plan on watching the two shows here on the Chinese Theater tonight. That kind of was our plan to start with here tonight, was to catch these, especially the animation one at 8:45, because I have not seen that one yet, at least in its entirety. I may have caught a glimpse of it sometime walking by before, but I definitely want to catch that show tonight. So hopefully there will be no unforeseen circumstances that will cause us to miss these. And then maybe if the second Fantasmic actually happens tonight, we will definitely do our best to get in there and grab a seat for that. We just have to see. The cast members just announced that the first showing of Fantasmic has been canceled. I'm sure that theater is pretty full, and there'll be a lot of people coming out of there right now. And they said they have no idea if the second showing will be happening or not as of yet. So we'll definitely try to listen for some announcements on that. So thank you everyone for joining our stream tonight. We really appreciate you guys spending some time with us here at the parks. Hope you all are having a great evening. Hopefully we will get to see the second Fantasmic show tonight. If Disney can get things worked out, we will definitely be hanging around to see if it happens for sure. So the first, the Disney Movie Magic projection show is in about 20 minutes, so we just kind of wander around some of this area here, around the lake and things for a few minutes. Stay pretty close so we can catch that first one, and then just a few minutes after it's over, then the, I think it's called Wonderful World of Animation, is the other projection show. And see if we can catch that one tonight. Dinosaur Gertie across the lake. Looks like they do have some of their work lights on in there for the stage of the Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular. Looks pretty bright down inside of there. Guess they could be cleaning and prepping for tomorrow. You can see some of the big fans turning inside. If they do have the second Fantasmic tonight, I bet it will definitely reach capacity. So we'll have to definitely check on that as soon as the Wonderful World of Animation show is over tonight. See if we can get in there. May not end up with a great seat, but maybe we can at least catch the show a bit if they're able to have it. I sure hope they are. Hey, good evening, Jacob. Thanks for joining us on the stream tonight. Glad you were able to make it. No, Jacob, you did not miss Fantasmic. Actually, the first showing was canceled for unforeseen reasons, is what they stated. So we will be... our plan was to do the second showing tonight anyway, so we will definitely be hanging around to see if that happens. The cast members were announcing that they did not have any information if the second showing was going to happen tonight or not, as of this time. They also said they would not be allowing people to form a line yet for the second showing until they have more information on whether it will be happening or not. But we will definitely be here and find out. Our original plan was to catch both of the projection shows on the Chinese theater tonight, the Movie Magic and the animation one. Yeah, so they just announced the Disney Movie Magic will be happening in 10 minutes, and usually catching these projection shows is an easy thing to do, and there's not hardly anyone around, to be honest. I'm thinking tonight, with the first Fantasmic being canceled, it may be quite a bit busier out here for these. So we're going to try to stay close over here and make sure we can try to get a pretty good view. We did watch the Movie Magic one the last time we were here, and another time before that. We saw that one a couple of times, but I know I have not seen the Wonderful World of Animation show here yet in its entirety, at least. May have seen snippets of it, but I know I haven't seen it all, so I was looking forward to catching that one tonight anyway. But yeah, so that's our plans for tonight. Catch these two projection shows here at the Chinese Theater, and then definitely check and see if the second Fantasmic show is going to happen tonight. Hey Jacob, yeah, we are looking into getting people to help us with moderating now that our channel's starting to pick up a bit. if you want to send us a message, we do have like Facebook, Instagram, and X accounts. So if you want to, you know, look us up, send us a message. So, you know, when we start doing that, we'll definitely reach out to you about moderators. I know we're going to need to get some people involved with that. We just kind of didn't want to pull anyone in until we knew if it seemed like, you know, our channel was going to go very much or not. But we know that, luckily, it seems to be doing pretty good. And so we definitely will be adding moderators very soon. There's already a little bit of a crowd. People here sitting on the ground waiting for the movie magic show that will be happening here soon. Thanks, Beer Review. Really do appreciate that. Kind words. You know, we do our best. Definitely by no means will ever say that I am some kind of a great person to talk on the streams or anything, but I do really enjoy spending time here at the parks. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. We just thought that since we're here so much, we would you know, kind of share this out there with some other people. I know there's other people that stream, but you know, there's times when maybe others are not available, and so we just thought, you know, hey, let's do some streaming, share our time in the parks with everyone. I know when we lived in Tennessee, we always enjoyed finding streams from people who are here at the park. It, you know, kind of helps you, make you feel more like you're not so far away. But thanks so much. We really appreciate it, and we appreciate everyone that has joined our stream and has, you know, subscribed to the channel. That subscribing to the channel, liking the videos, that means a whole lot to us, and it really does help us a lot. And we do appreciate you guys for doing that and hanging out with us here.
Good evening, film fans. In just a few minutes, we invite you to join us for Disney Movie Magic, a celebration of Disney live-action films. Please note that for the show, lighting in the area will be reduced.
We got some pre-projections here on the building, looks like. Getting ready for the movie magic show. I think it actually starts maybe around 8:25-ish. Like I said, it's not really listed in the app with a specific time. So the first time that we caught it here was kind of a surprise to us, because we were thinking the animation one was the only one that they did at nighttime. But there are some really cool parts in this Disney Movie Magic show. I love the Tron part. I think the you know, the projections and effects they have during it is really awesome here on the buildings. Once these two projection shows are over tonight, we will definitely make our way over there and see if they are going to be able to do the second Fantasmic show tonight. I sure hope they are. Just really looking forward to that. But yeah, for some reason they had something happened that the first showing was canceled, and it was canceled like I think like 7 or 8 or 9 minutes or something like that after 8 o'clock. So after the show was supposed to start. So I'm not really sure what kind of issues they had. I know that when we were here a few nights ago and watched Fantasmic, the dragon was not operable. So the mountain did not open up, and the dragon pop out of there. They just use projections for that. So maybe it's that and some other things, not sure.
Yeah, let's go this way.
I'm thinking probably another 2 or 3 minutes or so like that, and hopefully the Disney Movie Magic show will start. I will say it is a bit busier than I've noticed it the past couple of times here in the courtyard. So there are people all the way back to the courtyard. It's not packed, but they're lined up a good ways back toward the main street here at Hollywood Studios.
Welcome to Hollywood. Not a place on the map, but a state of mind that exists wherever people dream and wonder and imagine. A place where illusion and reality are fused by technological magic. We welcome you to a Hollywood that never was and always will be. Disney's Hollywood Studios presents Disney Movie Magic.
Walt Disney. How long is it since you had a world premiere? Well, of course, the big important premiere was Snow White, but we had a couple after that.
I feel what you happened. All happened before.
Well, every laugh there must be a tear somewhere. I believe it. From time to time, people ask me, which is the favorite of all pictures that we made? Well, it's the one that you're going to see right now. cheat. Pirate. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
It's the end, Jones.
This looks like go.
Your job is to bring honor to the family.
By edict of His Imperial Majesty, every family must contribute one man.
My father cannot fight, so I will take his place.
What's your name, soldier?
Quadrin, Commander! Son of Quadro! Loyal, brave, and true. It is my duty to protect my family. I'm Juan Mulan. I will bring honor to us all.
The Grid, a digital frontier.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
So we're saving the galaxy again? I guess. Awesome! We're really gonna be able to jack up our price if we're two-time galaxy saving. So what should we do next? Something good? Something bad? A bit of both? A bit of both! You look like Mary Poppins. Is he cool? Yeah, he's cool. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all!
Storytellers do. We restore order with imagination. We instill hope again and again and again.
I am the Pumpkin King!
No, this is something the Coast Guard is saying. You gotta go out. They don't say you gotta come back in.
Where there is kindness, there is magic.
Into the black hole. In. And beyond.
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Thank you for joining us for Disney Movie Magic. We'll see you at the movies.
Good evening and welcome. In just 10 minutes, we invite you to experience the magic.
Thanks, Beer Review, for joining us tonight. Hopefully you'll make it back later. If not, we'll definitely look for you again soon.
For you to fully enjoy tonight's performance,
so that was the first projection show here tonight, everyone, and we will be hanging around here
we ask that you remain
for
in the same location until the lighting returns
The Wonderful
tomorrow.
World of Animation.
Our
It starts here in about 10 minutes.
Just 10 minutes.
Yep, they just made an announcement. So yeah, so the next one will start here in about 10 minutes. And we definitely wanted to catch that one tonight since we have not seen that one yet, at least in full. I know I haven't. But yeah, we wanted to catch this next show, and then we will be making our way down Sunset and seeing if Fantasmic will be happening tonight. The first showing tonight at 8 o'clock was canceled. Disney used the unforeseen events as the reason. So I'm not really sure what caused the first Fantasmic showing to be canceled tonight. But we're definitely hanging around to see if the second one happens and do our best to get into it if it does. So thanks you guys for joining us here. We really, really appreciate it. Hope y'all are having a good evening. Hope you had a great day today as well. We're kind of hanging out here in the same spot here for the next show, starting in just a few minutes. Looks like quite a few people have decided to stay around for the next one as well. Like I said, normally the crowds have dissipated quite a bit by now in this area, or at least the last couple of times that we've watched the Movie Magic one. There's been hardly anyone here in the courtyard at all. Like I said, I think a lot of it's because of the first Fantasmic showing being canceled tonight. I'm sure that changed a lot of people's plans, and quite a few of them have made their way out here to see the projection show on the I keep trying to say castle, but it's on the Chinese Theater. They do projection show on the Castle of Magic Kingdom, so I guess I can say it and mess up and not be too bad. I am curious what that's done to the wait times. I think I'll check the app and just see. So Mickey and Minnie's is saying 35. Slinky Dog is at 50. So I mean that's still not too bad for Slinky Dog. 15 minutes for Toy Story Mania. Smuggler's Run, only 10 minutes for that one. Rise of the Resistance is an 80-minute wait. Yeah, so some of the things not too awful bad. Looks like Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower Terror are both at 40 minutes. I would have thought maybe those would have went up some with Fantasmic's first showing being canceled, but I guess we'll wait and see if the second one happens. They did announce when they made an announcement that the first one was canceled, they did say they would not be allowing a line to form until they knew for sure the second one would happen, or they had more information about the second one, whether it would happen or not, because they really didn't know. So I'm not sure if they think it will happen now, and they have started letting people line up for that. We will find out as soon as this next projection show here is over at the Chinese Theater. I think we've got about 5 or 6 more minutes before the start of the next show.
Good evening. For over 100 years, Disney and Pixar storytellers have taken us on countless journeys full of adventure, friendship, love, and magic. Now join us as we embark together through the wonderful world of animation. For you to fully enjoy tonight's performance, the lighting in this area will be reduced. For your own safety and that of others, we ask that you please remain in the same area until the lighting returns to normal. Our journey through the wonderful world of animation will begin in just a few minutes.
Looks like there's even more people coming into the area here. This is one of the shows that if you feel like sitting down, you usually can do so, because it's not so packed that you won't be able to find a place you could sit down and watch the show. Sorry about the wobbling of the camera, guys. I'm trying to get my power cord out of my backpack here to plug the camera in so we don't lose. We can keep the camera running, don't run out of battery. Sorry about all that jostling around there. We should be good to go now. I think when you do something like this streaming stuff, you need to be an octopus with like eight hands, 8 arms. Be able to manage everything. It would definitely make it easier getting cords and cables and things like that. So it should just be any moment now that the new, or not new, but the next show will be happening here at the theater. The wonderful world of animation. Hope you guys enjoy it.
And now, please join us as Disney's Hollywood Studios proudly presents the wonderful world of animation.
here at the Chinese Theater for Mickey's premiere. This gala is sure to be the talk of the town as every star in Hollywood has gathered to see Mickey's latest sensational picture. Just hear those people cheer. And look, there he is, the star himself, Mickey Mouse. And there's his sweetheart, Minnie Mouse. Aren't the two of them just the cat's meow? Just don't tell Pluto. Let's take a look inside the theater.
But they say if you dream a thing more than once, it's sure to come true.
What have we here? It's a sparkly, shiny... Oh, it's a human!
Got the coolest friend in the world. Shit, I don't think we're in Little Rats anymore.
You most certainly are not, friendo. We are in the internet.
Everybody, it sure has been a whole lot of fun, but trust me, it's only the beginning. See you real soon.
Guys, well, that is the end of Disney's animation, Wonderful World of Animation projection show here on the Chinese Theater. We're going to start to quickly make our way back through here to Sunset just to see if the second Fantasmic showing is going to happen tonight. Not sure. The first one was canceled. Disney said due to unforeseen circumstances is what they made the announcement of, but not sure if the second one's going to happen or not, so we're going to try to go over this way and find out. Hopefully they resolved whatever issue they're having. I don't know though, because it does look like quite a few people are heading toward the park exit, because I think official park closing is at 9 tonight. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people are heading toward the park exit, but we will at least make our way around the corner and find out if by chance the second Fantasmic showing is going to happen tonight. With this low of a crowd heading this way, not feeling super optimistic. Was really looking forward to seeing Fantasmic again tonight. The weather is awesome here, so not really sure what could have been the issue. Must have been some kind of a technical difficulty, and like I said, there's even more people heading this way than back toward the theater, but there are some people heading back this way, so I guess we will know here in just a few minutes. It does look like there is a bit of a crowd up this way, or heading this way. And there's no one here announcing that it's not happening, so that's a bit of a good sign. But right in this intersection here is where they were announcing when the first one was canceled, which was after start time, and that they did not know if the second showing would happen or not. So yeah, still not sure. Maybe this is it.
Due to unforeseen circumstances, this performance of Fantasmic will not be presented.
Well, guys, it looks like Fantasmic is a no-go tonight for either show. Oh, that is very disappointing. Let's go up here and get us a view of the Hollywood Tower Hotel anyway, and see if we can't, so I guess that means official park closing is
Thank you for joining us
now.
for a day full of action, adventure, and fun here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. We are so glad you played a key role in today's production and sharing in the magic of show business. Please join us for the sequel. That's a wrap.
Yeah, so that sounds like that was park closing announcement. A nice way to let you know that they're done for the night. But I think we will try to wander around a bit of the areas here for a few minutes. Because like I said, they do let people finish up. You know, the ones that were getting snacks over here in line, they'll finish that up. People that are in the stores. If you're on an attraction, you obviously get to finish the attraction, even if you're in line. So we'll have some time here to spend just walking around the park. But yeah, kind of disappointed we weren't able to see Fantasmic at all tonight. Did get to see the Wonderful World of Animation, and for me that was the first time I have seen that in its entirety. I think I have caught 30 seconds here or there once or twice before. been walking through the park but had not had a chance to see that one yet. Oh wow, John Collins said officially hit 100 on Twilight Zone Tower of Terror after riding it 8 times in a row today. So wow, if you were here today and rode it 8 times in a row, that's amazing. Or yeah, that's what it sounds like if I'm reading that correct. So that's awesome. I have never counted how many times I have ridden Tower of Terror. Absolutely not 100, even though we've been coming here for years and years. I know I've hit nowhere near 100 times on that ride. I do enjoy it. I think it's a really, really fun ride. So yeah, that's a cool thing to have accomplished. Congratulations on that. But thanks everyone for joining us here tonight. Sorry we can't get Fantasmic, but we will, continue to walk around here, enjoy some of the atmosphere here in the park for a few minutes as things start to shut down. Usually the shops will stay open for the ones on the main streets here on Sunset and down. And I'm drawing a blank on the main street down here, coming into the park. All those shops usually stay open for about 30 minutes or so after park closing. I know when Fantasmic happens, they actually stay open a lot later because they're still open after the 9:30 Fantasmic is done, which isn't until like right at 10 o'clock. And then they're open for probably another 30 minutes after that. But I would imagine tonight, since Fantasmic is not happening, they'll only be open for maybe another 30 minutes or so. But not sure. And I know we can walk around and check out some more of the areas here at night as the crowds start to dissipate from the park. I do like to let the crowd kind of go a bit anyway at any park when the park's first closing up. Let the crowds kind of thin out a bit. It makes it easier to get out and to your vehicle and then out of the parking lot. Of course, if you're staying here on property, then you can always use Disney transportation, but it's a lot easier for us to let some of the crowds dissipate out a bit before we make our way out of the park. So thanks everyone, like I said, for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends and family about us. We'd really love to keep the channel growing. We appreciate every single one of you guys out there that takes time out of your day and spends it with us here at the parks. Hope you all have had a great day today. Hope you're enjoying this little stroll we're having now here at Hollywood Studios. I like that movie, Soul. I think that's a really good movie. Definitely the crowds are starting to head out of the park now. Almost everyone's beginning to make their way toward the front of the park.
Really? Yeah.
That's neat. Wonder if that's like a real prop from a movie. I know they used to keep lots of real props inside here when it was a great movie ride in the queue area. And they actually do have, there's a walkthrough area. I think it's still called One Man's Dream. It's around the corner that way, but around the corner there, little walkthrough area, and they definitely do have some items in there that are original movie props. There's a way that you can tell by the nameplate that's on them. Can't remember exactly what it is, but there's something on it that's, if it's a real movie prop, it'll have something on it. Can't remember if it's something that says it's in, being loaned by something. But there's a way that it's written, and I know we did a live stream here a couple months back, and one of the cast members inside of there kind of they were getting ready to close, and they're telling us, that closing need to go out, but they said, hey, if you got a minute, let me walk you through here and tell you about some of the stuff. And we said, yeah, sure, absolutely. And so that cast member, he walked us through part of that little museum area and was telling us about certain items that were actually the real movie props, and he told us then how you could identify by the name card that's there on it, whether it was an actual movie prop or just something that was a prop that they brought in. I'll have to go back and look at that video and to remind myself even how that all worked, to know what they are, but it was really cool. And some of the things in there, he would say, this is something that's 50 some years old, and it really didn't look like it would be that old and still be in that great shape of for a movie prop. But that was a real cool experience we had one evening. We were in there just before closing, and while we were just looking around on our own, it became closing time for that area, which was before park close. They kind of gave us a little, kind of a personal little tour through part of it, and that was pretty awesome. Lots of people making their way by the commissary here on their way out. Hey, Jonathan C., thanks for joining us tonight. Unfortunately, Fantasmic, both shows tonight, the 8 and the 9:30, have been canceled by Disney. All they said over the announcement was unforeseen circumstances. So unfortunately, we will not be doing Fantasmic tonight. That was our plan, to do the 9:30 show tonight, but I guess, not in Disney's control and definitely not in ours. We won't be able to do that tonight. So sorry, everyone. We didn't get to do that. We definitely were planning to do that, and we would have definitely been here for it. But for some reason, the Fantasmic shows are just not going to happen tonight. I know we were here like 4 or 5 nights ago and saw Fantasmic, the second showing that night, and the Dragon was not working that night, so I don't know if it's that and something else, or what may be the reason. It's definitely not weather related. The weather is absolutely amazing right now tonight. I don't know what temperature it is, but it's very comfortable, no humidity. Every now and then there's a light breeze that kind of makes its way by you, and it's definitely a great weather evening, so I'm sure it's not weather related. So you can only assume it had to be some kind of a technical difficulty that they're having with the show, that they're not able to have those tonight. So we're just trying to take our time here. I know we're going kind of away from the entrance, but I do like to let you know, some of the crowds dissipate out. It makes it a little easier to get out of the parking lot for us, make our way home, and instead of sitting in, you know, a row of traffic or something like that, I would rather just take a little extra time to walk around the park here, enjoy the sights for a few more minutes, and then we'll make our way out of the park and call it a day here in a little bit. But thanks everyone for joining us tonight. Hope you've enjoyed the stream so far tonight. We did get to see the 2 projection shows on the Chinese theater tonight. The second one, the Wonderful World of Animation, was one that I had not seen in its entirety before until tonight, and I thought it was a really good show. Hope you guys enjoyed that. And for anyone that is new to our streams here, new to our channel, we do try to stream at least 2 or 3 times a week here from one of the parks here in Central Florida. We do have regular jobs, and you know, so we can't be out here every day, unfortunately. I'd love to, but we're not able to be full-time streamers or anything like that right now. Maybe someday it'll all work out, but you know, if you guys would like to keep up with what we're doing and join us on some streams, we would really appreciate that. Cool things in the shop windows here. This one's called Angelino Alterations. Some really cool bow ties. A lot of people heading out of Galaxy's Edge tonight. I have seen that even on nights like tonight where it closes at 9, I have seen some times when you can make reservations for Oga's Cantina as late as like 10 o'clock. I'm not sure if there were any available that late tonight or not, but I know I've seen that on more than one occasion where you could make reservations for Oga's Cantina well after official park closing. So that's kind of cool. You could make your reservation there, go in, have some snacks, and they have some really cool, neat drinks in there, and they taste really good too. You go in there, enjoy that, and then you can then when you're done, you can walk around Galaxy's Edge for a couple of minutes when it's almost completely empty, and make your way out of the park.
We already had some Mickey ice cream tomorrow.
Hey Jacob, don't know if you heard a minute ago, but yeah, no Fantasmic, unfortunately. They canceled the second one as well. We headed over there right after the Wonderful World of Animation projection show, and as we were making our way down Sunset, they made the announcement that there would not be a second Fantasmic tonight either. So unfortunately, both Fantasmic shows tonight were canceled. Hate that happened. Was really looking forward to seeing it again tonight. But we will definitely be back again pretty soon to studios here. I'm sure we will hit a different park next. Not exactly sure when we will be out again, if we'll be able to do anything tomorrow or not. We do have a few family things early tomorrow evening, so not sure if we'll be able to do a stream then, but we'll definitely try to get another one done later on this week. Maybe a couple more if we can. We're kind of trying to plan a time that we can do an Animal Kingdom stream on a weekend day, because they close so early. You know, by the time we get off work and would get down here, they would be closing the doors to everything. Because Animal Kingdom usually closes around 6 o'clock in the evening, which is quite early. But yeah, so we are going to be trying to plan a trip to Animal Kingdom. We all, during the day on a weekend day, pretty soon. Maybe this, maybe this weekend if we can. We also want to get back to Magic Kingdom earlier in the day so we can go over to Tom Sawyer Island. We want to get over there and enjoy that area a little bit more. Do some videos over there. Just kind of, have some video of the area before it's gone. We want to ride the Liberty Bell as well. So hopefully we can do that, on a weekend day as well pretty soon. Hey Jacob, so I will do my best. What would you like for me to check for you? If it's something I can do, I'll be glad to see if we can. A view of the sign here for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Still a couple strollers parked out here. Must be some people still inside finishing up the ride. It looks like they do have cast members here posted now, making sure that people are only going toward the front of the park, not back farther in there. So if you're back in there, you can make your way out, obviously. But they're trying to make sure that the park gets closed down. There's a Hollywood Arch sign over there.
I look like a lot of crying with Mickey Mouse watching. Dada, you want to see my picture with Mickey?
There's Woody and Bo Peep. I don't think I've ever really noticed that they were here. We never did get a Magic Band Plus to go around and interact with all the 50th statues that they installed. Did hear several of them when other people were were doing that previously, but we never did do that. So I kind of haven't really noticed where all of the different characters are at. Still quite a good flow of people coming from both sides, from the Galaxy's Edge side. Later it gets in the evening, harder I guess I have of talking. Sorry about that, but yeah, a lot of people coming from the Galaxy's Edge side, and still quite a few from over here at Toy Story Land side. Toy Story, I would imagine that Slinky Dog will still have people coming on for a little while longer for sure. But a lot of people making their way out of the park now. I think I'm going to get us one more look down Sunset Boulevard tonight at all the neon signs. Look really cool here at the park. Something you don't see out in normal everyday life hardly anymore are neon lights and signs. Still making the announcements for Fantasmic show not happening tonight. So sorry everyone that Fantasmic both shows tonight was canceled. I believe on the app it said technical difficulties is what they're saying. But hopefully they will get everything resolved and we can get back out here again really soon and be able to catch the Fantasmic show, and hopefully you guys can join us for that the next time we're here. I'm sure it won't be too long till we're back, and hopefully Disney will get everything resolved by then.
Mas eu quis falar. Desculpa, eu quero meu dinheiro de volta, eu vim pra sair.
Ride all day for $1. I don't think you could do that now, if they were there. Starbucks has already closed for the evening. And it did seem like, I was going to take a step inside the shops on this side of the street. I think the other night when we were here, we saw through the window that they were already putting out Christmas merchandise, and we were kind of trying to catch a glimpse of some of it through the window. So let's, back in here. Let's get back in here and see what they have already put out on the shelves for Christmas this year. So here are some, I think some of this Christmas ornaments may be around more than just at Christmas time. That's just normal things, but back here we did notice there's some green spirit jerseys. Looks like there's a blanket over here. So yeah, there's a throw. It's pretty soft. That's pretty good. They do have some green spirit jerseys, some stockings and ornaments. Mickey ornaments. Oh, there's a Stitch ornament down here on the bottom. That's really cool. And it says, "I've been good." I don't know if Stitch is good, but we love him anyway. Got some ornaments there. 2 big ornaments. And got some Mickey and Minnie stockings. If there's anything back here, over on this wall, there's some, looks like a snowman lounge by and some snowman Mickey ears, a green Christmas t-shirt, appropriate for here in Florida. And here's a set of 5 ornaments. It's got Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Donald, and Daisy. Those are really kind of cool. And some more ornaments down through here that are look kind of like, ooh. I don't know that it's glass, but I don't want to take a chance on breaking it. They do sound like they're glass though, so those can be actual glass ornaments. So if you have to travel a long way back home with those, be careful for sure. Looks like there's some big fuzzy socks over there, maybe? Some Christmas Crocs. So yeah, Christmas merchandise is arriving here at the parks. We also did see some of this out at the Emporium a couple of days ago as well. I'm sure more will be arriving as we get closer and closer to the Christmas holiday season. Looks like there's a countdown calendar there. Thanks everyone for joining us here at the park tonight. Unfortunately, Fantasmic's both showings tonight were canceled by Disney due to technical difficulties. So really sorry we weren't able to bring that to you guys tonight, but we will be back. We will be back soon. Hopefully Disney will get those issues resolved quickly and we'll be able to have the Fantasmic show on the screen again real soon. We hope everyone is having a great evening this evening. And thanks so much for joining the stream tonight. We do really appreciate it. We will be back out streaming again as soon as we can. We do try to stream for those of you that are joining us new. We do try to stream 2 or 3 times a week at least here in the parks in Central Florida. We sometimes also go to Universal. We've been to SeaWorld, but mostly from here at Disney. That's where we do spend most of our time doing the streams. Yeah, so if you guys would want to subscribe to the channel, that way you can see when we're having another stream coming up. We'd really love to have you all join us. Hope you all are having a great evening. Yeah, so the parks is closed. We're going to maybe stroll through another shop or so here. And there's really not, unfortunately, they're starting to be at certain areas. I would stroll around the park more, but they do have cast members posted in areas where they're not letting you go past now because they are wanting to begin to clear the park out. So there's really, unfortunately, not a lot more we can do tonight. I wish we could. I could walk around listening to the music here, especially at Hollywood Studios, for hours. I think it's awesome. I'm sure that the stores will be closing before too awful long. There's still a lot of people exiting though, and I do like to let it clear out a bit to make it easier to drive home and not have such long lines in the parking lot and things like that. So we'll look around here a bit more before we head out tonight. Well, that's a neat looking mini jacket. That's pretty cool. See, not too long back there was more Star Wars stuff in here, and they've kind of rearranged, and this is more just t-shirts and clothing and things now. A Jack Skellington t-shirt, Making Christmas Bright. Oh, they got a big Figment bag down here now. Oh, and a Stitch one as well. Okay, so those are new for me. I don't think I have seen those before. big Figment bag and a big Stitch bag. So it looks like $44.99 for Stitch. Figment's probably, yeah, it's the same. So wow, those are some. It's just like a big empty bag. There is a little pocket inside. Well, those are kind of cool. Maybe something you could take to the beach or something. Oh, and over here's a Mickey one. And Big Hero 6. Baymax. Gotta love Baymax. But yeah, those bags are new to me, at least. I don't think I've ever noticed those before. Kind of cool. See if we can get us a few more glimpses of things here in the park. Get up here by the Chinese Theater again before we head out tonight. Get a good view of it all lit up at night.
Where y'all going?
I don't know.
You want to take a picture? We can take a picture. Wait, oh, let's get one together. Let's get one together. Here we go. Let's get one together. Right here. No? Blank, come in. Blank, come in.
Sounds like some people back there have been having a good time. Pretty loud walking by. Maybe they've been to Oga's for a little too long. Hey Kevin, thanks for joining us again tonight. Like I said, they are having cast members in certain areas funneling traffic out of the park now, since the park did officially close at 9 o'clock, which is about 40 minutes ago. And since the 9:30 Fantasmic show, as well as the 8 o'clock one tonight, were both canceled. So I'm sure they're going to try to clear the park out a little earlier, if they can, than they would have had there been a Fantasmic show tonight. We were planning on streaming that second show tonight, but unfortunately, it just did not happen.
This is me. Like, y'all haven't seen me in about, well, you see me. The plans for me in about 9 months. This is my element. People that love me here, this is my element.
can still smell the popcorn from the popcorn booth here tonight, even though it's been closed up for a little while now. So definitely the crowds are starting to dwindle down now through the rest of the park. Pretty much most of the people, the majority that are still here, I would imagine, are up here in and around the shops here near the front entrance. Hey Joey M, thanks for joining us and for getting in the chat with us tonight. Ivan, you as well, hello. So Justin, yeah, it is a shame about Fantasmic and about Brown Derby. That is another restaurant that we have not had a chance to try yet. We've talked about it a few times, but just have not made it there yet. Maybe one of these days before too long, we'll make it to the Brown Derby and can try it out. I've heard some good things about it. I've heard people say that they have some really good stuff there. But yeah, even as much as we have been here to the parks, there's tons of restaurants that we have yet to get a chance to try. Yeah, I've heard that it is a bit pricey. And then you mentioned Le Cellier. It's another one that we have not made it to yet. I know it's a really popular one, and people really do love it as well. And a bit pricey, like you said, but yeah, that's another one we have not made it to yet. There's, to be honest, there's lots of Disney restaurants we haven't made it to yet. In all the years that we've been coming here, we kind of have found, especially when we were traveling from Tennessee down, we had found some, you know, that were our favorites at the time, and every time we would come back we were like, well, do we want to try something new or stick with one that we really, really loved because we didn't want to miss out on it? And usually we would kind of tend to lean toward the ones that we had done before that we really liked a lot, and just didn't get a chance to try all the restaurants down here. But I will say, since we moved to Florida about 5 years ago, we have started to try new restaurants in the parks as well as, you know, at the resorts and things. And we found quite a few that we really enjoy that we never did get a chance to try before we moved down here. Because now that we're close, you know, we live about 45 minutes or so away from the park. So it's not that bad of a drive to get here, really, you know, a little bit, but not that bad. But it does make it a lot easier to try new things when you're a lot closer and you don't have so far to travel. Ooh, somebody's tired, it sounds like. Some of the 2024 merch. It's pretty busy inside the stores still yet tonight. Yeah, we will definitely have to give Le Cellier a try. I definitely have heard a lot of good things about it. This is the time of night when there's really not much to do, but do a little shopping, and you know the parks are closing and you know you're going to have to leave, but you really don't want to. So you just kind of wander around back and forth between the shops, checking out different things here and there, just soaking up as much Disney time as you can. Oh, that's a cool Stitch hat. I don't think I've seen that one before. That's neat. Like he's clawed the front of the bill. That's kind of cool. We have some hats with Mickey Pumpkin on the top of it, Mickey Pumpkin ears. I do think they have a Halloween party not tomorrow night, but the night after that, I believe. They've been having a lot of Halloween parties here lately at the Magic Kingdom. We had originally thought about going to Magic Kingdom tonight, but by the app and seeing some other streamers on earlier in the day today, it did seem like Magic Kingdom was absolutely packed today. So came out here to Studios, wanted to see the Wonderful World of Animation projection show on the Chinese Theater tonight. I had never seen that in its entirety before, so we did get to see that, but unfortunately both showings of Fantasmic was canceled tonight, so we did not get to enjoy that. Hopefully Disney will get those technical difficulties fixed soon, and the next time we're out here in a few days or so, maybe that'll all be working again. So some guys have their lightsabers here in their cases. I know a lot of people like to take their lightsabers back into Galaxy's Edge late at night like this and do some really cool photo ops back there with their lightsabers all lit up. This was really cool when this was kind of like a prop shop or something like that. You know, had movie type items in there that you could get and purchase. That was really cool when it used to be something like that years ago. And on the other side is the stroller and ECV rental location, I guess. Well, your daughter has the Stitch hat we showed a minute ago. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and it looks like a really cool hat that kids would really enjoy. And I'll be honest, I'm an adult. I think it's a really cool hat too. So. And it does look like the walkway here is even starting to thin out a bit. The shops haven't closed their doors just yet. I imagine that will be happening pretty soon, though. And everything will be ending for the night. Well, guys, that's going to probably have to do it tonight. From here at Hollywood Studios, unfortunately, there was technical difficulties and Fantasmic just didn't happen tonight. Sorry about that. We will definitely be back soon and try to catch that again. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream tonight. We're really excited to have you all with us. Hope you will like, share, subscribe to the channel so you can join us again on another stream real soon. Again, thanks so much for joining us, and be sure to always join us on our next Florida Fun Quest.
right-hand side in the back.